So today I want to go over some very interesting information in Starfield that I haven't seen a lot of people discuss that comes from one small part of the Starfield showcase. And in this part of the showcase, they were showing how you could hail and interact with other ships while in your ship, and they were hailing another ship calling the Trader Highlander, and one of the dialogue options in the transmission between your ships was asking what the trade authority is. And just this one dialogue option opens up so many different questions and options that could be in Starfield. Because with a lot of other information added into this, it seems like there's going to be a living economy in the entirety of the world of Starfield. And this is going to be something that you are able to directly take part in. And having a trade authority that governs over the trading of basically the entire galaxy or universe is something that could be very interesting. And I do think the trade authority is going to be one of the minor factions in the game that you may be able to join, but most likely it's primarily just going to give you different missions, and it's probably going to be a governing body that sets up the rules of doing basically any legal trading. And that's just a start, because we know a ton of additional information that points to there being a very lively trading and commerce system in Starfield. And I think a good place to start is more of the objective-driven gameplay, both around legal trading or cargo hauling and around smuggling, because we do know you'll be able to both make ships that are more built for smuggling and make ships that are more built for cargo hauling. And we also know there's going to be some amount of objectives you'll be able to pick up from different entities out in the world that give you specific objectives for hauling cargo, or on the flip side of smuggling cargo. And we even got a glimpse of this that when traveling to certain settlements, most likely more built up or more governed settlements, that they scan you for any contraband on your ship. So there is most likely going to be some gameplay around if you're hauling legal cargo that you'll need maybe some type of permits. So when they scan you, your haul isn't determined to be contraband, but then there will most likely be some way around this to shield your cargo and shield the things you're transporting so they also aren't scanned to be contraband. So there'll most likely be systems and gameplay around both sides around this trading economy. And to add on top of all this, we know there's going to be traits for your characters that directly tie into these systems. Back in the first showcase, we got to see the bargaining trait, which the first rank was buy items for 5% less and sell items for 10% more. Now, most likely this trait will have been changed to have a little bit more, because most of the traits shown in that first showcase had additional elements to them when we got to see them in the later showcase. But then also in the most recent showcase, we got to see the commerce trait that says in these settled systems, free market economy, almost anybody with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. And keep in mind, this is a trait that is directly attributed to your character. This isn't some type of background lore. This is directly tied in to some skill or some new elements your character can learn. So not only does it seem like there's going to be a wider trading economy in the entirety of the game, but you'll be able to open up your own business and directly take part in this economy and in the overarching trading of the game. And then on top of all of this, you also have the outpost system, where you're going to be able to create outposts on different planets and create trade routes between your own outposts to be able to transfer resources between them. And I think this is probably going to play into the rest of the trading in the game and into this commerce trait, where it seems like you'll be able to open up your own business. And then if I would have to wager a guess, with that open business, you would be able to set up these different outposts that maybe generate different resources you need for your business. Then you'll be able to set up trade routes probably between your business and between your different outposts to transfer resources between them all. And all of this could play into your freshly opened business, allowing you to even potentially cut out the middleman and gather your own resources and potentially make some good that you then sell at your business. And I know this may sound a little little bit outlandish or maybe too complex of a system, but I don't really think that's the case, because as we've gone over, a lot of this information has already been shown to us, and we don't know a ton of the more granular details, but we have been shown a good amount of information that I think is clearly pointing to an overarching economy in the game and having a ton of different ways for your character to directly take part in many different facets of this economy and of the trading of this universe. So a lot of very interesting information, and I think if they tie in all of these different systems, there's going to be a massive amount of content and playtime that a lot of people are going to get out of just creating basically their own business and trading empire. But that's all I want to go over, so thanks for watching.